We'll play in your ballpark, Colonel. Let's get this straight. This is the book that you are an expert on?
That is correct.
Mm-hmm. Now tell me, do you feel that every word written in this book should be taken literally?
Everything in the Bible should be accepted exactly as it is given.
Now, how about this spot here where the whale swallows Jonah? You think that actually happened?
The Bible does not say a whale, it says a big fish.
Matter of fact, it says a great fish. Well, how do you feel about it?
I believe in a God who can make a whale and a man and make them both do as he pleases.
God bless you, Harrison Brady.
We're with you, Colonel Brady. Order. Order. He's right.
Now, Colonel, I recollect a story in which Joshua made the sun stand still. As an expert, do you tell me that that's as true as the Jonah business? Yeah, that's a pretty neat trick.
I do not question or scoff at the miracles of the Lord, as do ye of little faith.
Well, have you pondered what would naturally happen to the earth if the sun stood still?
You can testify to that if I get you on the stand.
If they say the sun stood still, they must have had some kind of notion that the sun moves around the earth. Do you think that's really the way of things, or do you actually think that the earth moves around the sun?
I have faith in the Bible.
Well, you sure don't have much faith in the solar system.
The sun stopped.
Good. Because if what you say actually happened, if Joshua stopped that sun in the sky, then the earth stopped spinning on its axis, the continents toppled all over one another, mountains flew into space, the earth shriveled to a cinder and crashed into the sun. Now, how come we missed that little tidbit of news?
You missed it because it didn't happen.
It had to happen, Colonel, according to natural law, or don't you believe in natural law? Would you ban Copernicus from the classroom along with Charles Darwin? Or pass a law that erases all scientific development since Joshua? Revelations, period.
Natural law was born in the mind of the Heavenly Father. He can change it, cancel it, do with it as he pleases. It constantly amazes me that you apostles of science, with all of your supposed wisdom, fail to grasp that simple fact.
It's not the Bible. All right, Colonel.
Well, brothers and sisters, you think Hollywood doesn't know that the earth is not a spinning ball? Of course, notice how the victim here was Clarence Darrow, the lawyer, and William Jennings Bryan was this conceited old man, who himself thought he lived on a spinning ball, along with all the people in the audience. There was just this assumption, and keep this in mind, brothers and sisters. This is before this movie was made. This trial occurred before the fake moon landing and all the fake pictures of the supposed pictures of the Earth, from space. So everybody in this audience out there in the courtroom had already been conditioned with a lifetime of a globe Earth. So he starts out with the assumption that you notice they never do even debate that. It just starts out with the assumption that everybody lives on a spinning ball. And the solar system, he brought that up also. Just thought I'd put that out here this morning. I was going back over some old videos. I remembered this one, this little snippet where Hollywood makes this movie. Of course, it's made several of them. There's one with Spencer Tracy. But in it, they go through Matthew 24 and all the places that all the places that you have questions in the Bible. Of course, they bring, brothers and sisters, the letter that kills. The literal interpretation of the Bible. You can make a case right there where what he was talking about, where he's talking about the sun stood still in the midst of heaven. Well, that that is a very clear literal part, and so people really should make it. If you believe in God, then when you come to that part in that little text in Scripture, it makes you stop and say, "Hey, let's make a decision here. Who's right and who's wrong?" I believe God is right. I believe that we live on for the most part, flat, the face of the earth, flat plane. And also, you notice where it says in earth as it is in heaven, not on earth. So I believe that we're in a enclosed system. The firmament over the top of us. Nobody can get out, holding back water, and nobody can get out of it unless God comes and gets them. It comes and gets them. Put that way. We're in an enclosed system, brothers and sisters. Just wanted to show you this little video this morning. You think Hollywood doesn't know? Sure they know. People in high places know that they're keeping people, and they love to mock, and they make things and they show it the truth in movies. Well, the truth here is that this old man here was correct, but he himself was inadequate was an inadequate defender of the truth, because he probably thought himself that we lived on a spinning ball. He'd already been conditioned, and all the people in the audience had already been conditioned. And notice he started out with the assumption that that we lived on a spinning ball, and if what Joshua said was true, which it was, then it would. Nothing would work. Well, it's exactly true. Nobody went to the moon, and nothing would work. All that is a very key verse, brothers and sisters, and Hollywood knows it. And you should look it up too. Sun stood still in the midst of heaven. Sun and moon. Sun and moon stood still. But anyway, that is the way they do it. They don't even debate. There was no debate about the earth. It was just it was on its axis, spinning on its axis. They just start out with that assumption in their version of the God's creation. Also, you notice those famous men, Copernicus, they talked about them, and those famous men who were, I don't know their eternal destiny, but I know this: they was used by the devil to bring in this the opposite. To bring in this, what would I call it? The grand illusion, that they perpetrated on mankind, and everybody thinks the same. Everybody thinks the same is so. But I'm here to say, brothers and sisters, go to that one verse if that's the only one you need, and you can see that we've been deceived, brothers and sisters, on a massive scale. And the people in high places in Hollywood, they know it. And you should know it. I'm just putting out there that you should know it, and you should find the truth, that we're not this speck of dust speeding through space as if we're on some unending race, brothers and sisters. Pointless unending race. That's what they want you to think. You're just a speck of dust speeding through this vast space as if you're on some pointless unending race, when in fact, you are the center of God's creation down here below, brothers and sisters. And he loves every child of grace. Just want to put out a little truth this morning on my little channel. Doug White, down here in Alabama. Peace and love.